Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Beauty on a Budget, and today I'm up here in the master bedroom. I am going to work on finishing cleaning up my room. I've got all my laundry washed and dried and it's sitting up here on top of my bed, so now I've got to reorganize all my dresser drawers and the closet to get everything hung up. So behind me is this dresser here and it's got 8 drawers. So I was working on organizing this first because I thought it was like one of the easiest ones to organize. So I've got summer shorts, just dress pants, my work, oh that shouldn't be there, that's supposed to be up one, that's dress pants, that's my yoga and leggings and jeans, and this is my skirts, and that's the knee length summer shorts. That's more leggings, and that is dresses that are strapless, so they don't really hang properly. I do have a hanging system, or a hanger for them. I use the pants hanger, but I had to take it out of the closet for right now, so I just folded them in this bottom drawer just so they were out of my way. And then I've got this dresser over here, which I've got these nice big scarves, like these big sweater or blanket scarves, I guess. I don't know, I'm not quite sure what you call them, but they're about the size of blankets. And then I've got all my belts here, so this is one of these little small little organizers. And I've put all my belts in here. Some of the longer belts I've got this way, and all these other ones I've got curled up so I can see all my belts. And this drawer here is just all my stockings and leggings that I haven't, and socks that I haven't wore yet on this side. And then again, it's another one of these plastic things. I've lost the part of it. I can't find it, but this is just the inside middle pieces. I don't know where the actual thing that these sit in. I'm hoping I will find it. But these are just those small little socks for when you're wearing shoes. I got these kind. I've got these little ones here, just the little ones that just go around your toes for different, slip-on shoes. If you just need a little bit of protection just on parts of your feet where shoes kind of rub. This is, again, just more scarves that I just gotta go through and organize that one still. This one here is my gloves and toques. And then, yeah, this is all my clean laundry that I gotta finish putting away. It's all piled up on the floor and all over the bed. And this is my other dresser, and this one I'm just gonna see how, no, that one's not organized, that one's not organized. Yeah, you see, that's my t-shirts. So my t-shirts are in this drawer, and that's just personal papers. So, and then that's just my nightstand. That one I just keep socks and other things in. Yeah, so these first couple I have to finish taking everything out and organizing them. I was really working hard to organize my shoes, so I got this over the door shoe organizer, and it's really helped me keep most of my shoes neat and organized. You can see I've got shoes on the floor because they were in the closet underneath where they shouldn't have been. Then I got all my purses hanging up and backpacks and everything hanging up. I do have this other 2 things which I'd love to get another one, but I have not been able to find it. If I can pull it out here, it has 6 of these little pouches. I'll try to bring it out when I got 2 hands, but it's got these 6 things. We've got 3 on each side, so you can put your purses in. I've got 2 of them, and I find it really helps organize some of my smaller purses, because the 3 here actually have the clear, so you can see what purses are in them. If you notice, yes, I have a lot of Betty Boop stuff. I love Betty Boop. My husband actually bought me, I think, between 16 and 19 purses and wallets that are Betty Boop. And I've got one backpack that's Betty Boop. And I've got my Tommy Pickles from Rugrats backpack. I have a Yoda backpack, and I have a Chewbacca backpack. And then I've got some of my yoga stuffs hanging up here. My, you know, these, I've got all my exercise stuff. I'm going to be moving that to the other spare room, which I'm actually turning into an exercise room. So this stuff won't be here. And then over here, I do have two actual shoe shelves full of shoes. Obviously, if there's a few spaces, it's because those are the shoes that I was last wearing, so they're on the floor. There's another belt that I gotta put up with the other belts. And another thing that I found that really helped me organize my clothes, which I've always done it this way. I've always started from one end of the closet, go to the other end. So here I've got scarves. Those things are supposed to be on that side because that's my dresses. So dresses are supposed to be over on that closet. But I've got my scarves, and then I've got my tank tops, and then I go into my little bit longer sleeve shirts. And so as I go down, the sleeves get longer. So all my short sleeves are on the top. And then down here, again, I've got my long sleeve. And I start with the ones that are like little sweaters, kind of. They don't have any buttons on it, and I slowly work my way up to, crop tops, and they slowly go up to the end would be like the heavier sweatshirts or sweaters. And then another thing I found really helped organize my closet, except when they get tangled, I don't like that, is I found these cases of these nice black velvet hangers. I found they really, I don't know, just changed my whole look of my closet. So I was using a whole bunch of those colored plastic hangers, so many different packages, but they've really upped my closet looking a lot better, looking all more organized. And I find that my clothes do not slip off like they do on the plastic ones. I find like I've got a lot of my shirts, especially some of these finer weight shirts. I wear a lot of these shirts. And I find that a lot of the plastic hangers, and I know I got rid of the metal ones a long time ago because I'd find the metal ones would just leave funny marks on the clothes. But going to these black velvet, my clothes are not sliding off like they would normally be. And then I found these here at Walmart. Try if I can get one down. And they are the space savers. So when you fold it down like that, you've got all your clothes now hang more vertically instead of horizontally. And it really does save space in the closet. I love these. I got these ones were from Walmart. I've got it all tangled. I don't normally have it that way. I like to have it like this so they're neatly spaced out. So I got a nice grouping of clothes here and another grouping clothing here. So I get a space between clothes. But they were about $4 for a pack of 2. So I do like, just got all these little sweaters on the other side. I just don't like when the hangers get caught in some of those more knitted shirts. But it's really helped make my closet look a lot neater, more organized. So when I get up here to where the dresses are, right now the dresses are all like this because I was hanging up the clean stuff. But my dresses, I do like to actually have it where I will bring it down like that. And then you can see how much more space you'll have. Like if I take this one down as well and then slide it across, you can see it uses up half the amount of space. And then also for this side of the closet, I have one of these hanging shelf units. I use all my sweaters, like knits and knitted shirts and stuff. I used to put them in the drawers, but I found they take up so much room in the drawers, and I don't really have that many of them. Or I didn't think I had that many, but this really helps them. They all stay neatly folded and they're not going to get stretched out. And of course, the other thing is one of these other bars. When I get everything a little bit neater, it'll be a little easier to see, but it's one of these extra bars that just hooks up to the bar above it. So it gives you a second bar in the closet. Like this side here already had the double bar. This side only had the single bar. So I like having the second bar, and then I put my heavier coats down here. So but I'm going to redo it because it's not working. This layout is not working for me anymore. I've got my dresses. I got to keep them on. I'd really like to put my dresses on the left side of my closet, but it's the double bar on this side and this one, which is the single bar. But I'm going to switch this around, so my dresses are actually going to be hung over on this side, and I'm going to have the sweater hanging over here where the dresses are. So I'm going to take all this stuff out and put it all back in. And then I had all these shelves that were piled up with so much stuff that I took it out already, and it actually is all this stuff here. So 2 big Rubbermaid totes of stuff sitting on those couple little shelves, and a lot of it doesn't even need to be in the closet anymore because some of it's for the bathroom. So some of it I'll be putting back on those shelves because I don't have room in my bathroom to store them. But I don't need half of that stuff anymore just being stored in the closet. I actually need it for my clothes. So that is what I'm going to be working on, is I'm going to be continually taking everything out, like all the rest of these clothes. Like this side is fine. It's all set up by the way I like it. I just got a couple items here that actually go on this side, and then I'm just going to take everything out of here. So when I get everything brought out of here and this set up to where I want the second bar to be, where I want the sweaters to be hung, then I will be back. Okay, now that I've got the clothes taken out, it might be a little easier to see what I have here, what I'm talking about. These are just tangled. So it's these little hooks. They hang up like that. And then you put your clothes on them. Just put a couple hangers on here. So they take up, and they hang. They take up quite a, if I can just get it through here. Sorry. There, they take up quite a bit of room when they hang like that. But then you just undo the one side, and they hang. And then you can just push these to the side, and then they take up virtually like no room. I mean, mine's going to take up a lot of room because I have multiple of these with dresses, and some of my dresses are winter weight, some of them are summer weight, but it does really keep my clothes more organized. And this here is the second bar that I have. So it just has these little hooks up here, and it just hooks onto the top bar. And then you can have it as short or as wide as you want it. I only needed about half the width of this closet. Maybe it's a little more than half, but usually about half the width of the bottom closet, just so I've got room for my dresses to hang. And then this is the little shelf that's for pants, or like I said, I'm using it for sweaters. So I'm just going to rotate this stuff around. So I'm going to have my sweaters over on this side, and I'm going to have my dresses on that side. So I've got to take everything off the hangers and switch everything around. And then what I have for my pants, or for my side, my dresses, or my sleeveless dresses, I have a couple different things. One that I use is for actual pants, but I've got a couple of these for the scarves too. So I find these really help too. And I'm just going to move these down because I've got another system here. I'm just gonna get it. Oh, everything is just tangled because I need to redo this. And I've got this, which I love this. It's just all tangled because I just dropped it. It's so loud when I drop metal on my floor. I'm just going to move these down. I know it's really hard to do this with one hand trying to hold the camera, but I have this, and what it is it's for tank tops. So it actually holds about 8 tank tops, depending on how you want to layer the tank tops. I have 2 of them, and they're not quite on properly because I was really lazy one time when I was putting my laundry away, so I just threw all the tank tops on the one side. But you're supposed to hang them like this. You can layer them so you can actually get I said, it holds 8, so it depends on how you want to put them. So I actually have it where I can actually put, I think, 16 on here, because I'll have them one going on this side and then one on this side, you know, on both sides of each one of these little things. So I actually own that many tank tops. And those are just more dresses, so those have to get moved. Okay, and this is another thing. This is another one of my scarves hangers. I got these. Oops. I don't like some of these things. They get caught on everything. Yeah, see, just another one of these things to hang up scarves, which I'm moving out of this chunk of the closet. I want to put my scarves on the back wall of the closet. So I want to get all my purses, everything back to where they should be. I had figured out how to do this before. It is a walk-in closet. It's quite a large walk-in closet, but sometimes it's just very small. Excuse me. And dusty, because it hasn't been, sorry, some of the shelves haven't been wiped off for a while. So as I'm cleaning this out, I'm also going to be washing off the shelves. So, oh, I'm just getting all this dust. Ugh. Even just moving the hangers, like, I'm pretty sure the top of this bar is like, I don't know, my fingers are black because of the hangers, but it's probably dust up in here too, just because, you know. So that is what I'm working on. So I've got that stuff taken out, so I got to finish taking those out. I haven't touched the sweaters because I'm just going to be sliding the whole thing from here straight across once I get this all done. So I will be back when I'm ready to do the next step. Alright, so I've been working hard for the last almost hour, but I've got all my short sleeve shirts all here up on the top. I've got it all spaced out using these. I don't know what they're called, but you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top of this bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can actually go like 12, but you can actually double and triple the hangers on these. I'm just going to use them to single and one hanger per little thing, and they go up and down so that it leaves different heights for your shirts, and it really helps to be able to find your clothes fast. Now up here I've left the back ones here where I don't seem to have any shirts. I've left the back here empty, and same with the long sleeve shirts. I got them all organized kind of like by weight, because my one's down here, which is the long sleeve. The winter fall ones are more at the back. Again, I've got a few spaces back here, so I left these ones empty for now. And I've got all my coats hung up, except 2 of the coats don't have their belts on, because the belts are still in my laundry room, because they were getting washed and I forgot to bring them up. And this one still, I have to attach the hood to it, but I just thought if I hang it up, then I don't have to worry about that tonight. Got all my coats hung up here. I've got all my sweaters in here. It's not perfect. I was having trouble folding some of my sweaters tonight. Then I got my hoodies and my other sweaters here. So now I'm just going to get ready to hang up my dresses. So that's where I am so far. I now have all my dresses hung up. Well, most of them. I'm missing a few I don't see right here. They're probably just in the laundry because I was wearing dresses the other day. But then all I have to do is just lift this up so I can see which dress I want. Just lift it down. I know it's just a bad camera angle. It's hard to do this. My tripod broke just earlier tonight when I was starting to film. So I was going to get a new tripod. But see, so I just slide it over. And I can just lift this one up so I can see what dresses are on this rack. So I did test, so I can actually do it to all 4 of these. So if I want to put something that's on the last one, I just have to slide them all over and just hook it up on the bar. And I'm able to get all the dresses. And it is such a space saver. These little things, I don't know what they're called. But just push this over. I don't need to push it tight. I just want to have it so my dresses are all just kind of hung. So when you come into the closet, you know, my dresses are right there. Then I've got my sweaters and hoodies, all my knitted sweaters on here. Then I've got my jacket, starting with my little sweatshirt type, and I've got my jean jackets, my leather jackets, my wool jackets, and then I'm all into all my winter jackets. So my closet is, for the most part, say like 90% done. I've got the clothes done, so that's the big thing, was getting all the clothes hung up. Now I still have to deal with my tank tops, which I have to go through because I got a bunch of tank tops and yoga tops that I'm not keeping. They don't really fit very good. They don't look good anymore. I did go through the shirts. I do see a couple that I might get rid of, some of these t-shirts in here, but we haven't even hit spring yet. So I like to just wait until we've entered into like the next season, so we're coming into spring and summer. So I usually do that once we're halfway through the summer, is when I thin out my summer clothing. I'll know what I have worn, what I'm not going to wear. I've had a time to try everything on slowly. So I mean, if I were to try everything on, it's probably not, I'm not going to like it today. I know how I'm feeling today about my clothes. There's a lot that I would just throw out, or not like throw out, but like get rid of, like I go and donate them, but I can't. And then same with all these. I've got a whole bunch. I said over here were the heavier fall ones, which I've actually wore all those this fall. So I mean, there wasn't anything. I think there's just 2 that I hadn't wore this fall that I can remember, and it's just these 2. And it was just, well, maybe I wore the burgundy one, but this blue one, I know I haven't wore this one for a while, but I just haven't had the right outfit, I guess. And some of these also, like, some of these are button-up dress shirts, and I just haven't really wore some of these because you have to have somewhere specific to wear some of them to. And so there's just a couple that I haven't wore. Like, I know I have not wore this one for almost a year, but I really like it. It's buffalo, and I really like the feel of it. I just haven't had anywhere to wear it for a while, so that I keep. And then, like I said, these I wear all the time. I've got a couple in here that are a little, I haven't wore. Like, I know I wore this one recently. This one I haven't wore for a while either, so I'd have to try it on and see how it looks. This one here, I was wearing it. It's a little, I don't know, the buttons are a little funny sometimes. So I like this one, because we're just getting into spring. So it's hard to get rid of some of these shirts if we're just getting into the season where you just start to wear them. But overall, like, I don't have too much to get rid of. Like, I did go through, and I'm going to thin these out after we've finished the winter here. Because there's quite a few of these in here. Well, these ones up here, these 3 here, I haven't wore for a couple years. So I'd have to try them on and to see how much I like them. And it's hard to get rid of sweaters, knowing that, just because you didn't wear them this year. But it's hard to replace sweaters sometimes. Like, I know I wear these ones all the time. These ones I've been wearing a lot. This one I wore a lot. These multicolored one and this blue one I've wore a lot. This one I love for the fall. These ones I've wore a lot. And this one down here is the Rudolph. So that one is the Christmas one. And the same with some of these dresses. Again, a lot of them are summer dresses, so not quite into the summer where I can start to get rid of the clothing. I usually wait until the following year, because sometimes you can, if it's easier to wait till the next season I guess we're finishing winter. So some of my winter weight warmer dresses I have, I wouldn't get rid of them until next winter if I got something better to replace them with. That makes sense. Same with these summer ones. I don't get rid of them until like the end of summer, when I go through and see, well, did I get any new dresses? Then that's when I would make a decision. If I got like 6 new dresses, well, then I'd have to go through my summer dresses and see, well, what is so similar? And I know kind of which ones I would be getting rid of. I already can see about 3 of these dresses just sitting in this one section right here that I'd probably try on and get rid of, just because I know how they were fitting last year. but I couldn't really get rid of them because I didn't have too much to you know, you can't get rid of everything because you'll have no clothes. But I do know a couple that I'll probably not going to keep this year. I've got a couple that I know I need to repair, like this one here. I know the button came off last time I was wearing it, so I got to fix that. But yeah, so that's my closet so far. So I'm just going to keep working, but I guess that is it for tonight because I started this at like about 4:30. It is now like 7:30, so I've been working on this closet for 3 hours, and that's as far as I have gotten. But I've gotten all my clothes hung up, and I can walk into the closet, which is a bonus. So I just have to deal with the shoes and the other couple things of laundry. There's my puppy sleeping on the bed. Yeah. And then I said my next thing I'll be working on tomorrow will be doing the purses and the shoes tomorrow. So I guess I will be back when I am doing the purses and the shoes. Alright, so I finished taking all my shoes and purses out of the closet. So I do have quite a big walk-in closet. I always forget how big it is because it's always full of so much stuff. So that's just half that stuff up there is my husband's stuff, so I'm not touching that. But here's all my shoes there and there. And there's my pile of purses that I got to go through. So that's what I'll be working on. I'm going to be just sorting out my purses and shoes first. So I guess I'll do my shoes first because I want to get these two shoe racks back in the closet. So this one here does expand. So on my tongue. So I'm just going to see if I can get either one of these to expand a little more so I have a little more room. Just have to figure that out. This one does not expand, but I know this one does. I'm hoping I can get it to expand at least for one more shoe width, like for one more pair of shoe widths. So then I can fit, right now I can fit 4 pair across. I'm hoping I can get one more and fit 5 pair across. So I will be working on that. So I will be back to show you my progress as I sort out my shoes and purses. Actually, this shoe rack that extends, like it used to be only 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I've now gotten it to extend where I can get 6 pairs of shoes. So it's so this will hold 24 pairs of shoes, and I still have enough room in here. If I can just get this to move back. I got caught on something. I did have it in here a second ago. Something fell. 1 second. No, just one of the pairs of shoe fell, so I couldn't quite fit it in. But so I got the 2 shoe racks actually fit. One sits here, and then I got this long one here. So I should be able to fit all my shoes because they already did fit on the shoe racks already. But it was my boots. I'm hoping I can fit all 5 of my pairs of boots along this top rack. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put my shoes on this rack. So I'm going to put my everyday shoes on this one because I've got certain shoes I wear all the time. And then I'll put my heels and wedges on the bottom. And then I do have this one here, which I put all my flats in. I do have a couple pairs of heels in here, which I just bought, so I haven't wore them yet. So then I just put them in here. But this is usually just for sandals and flats. So I'm just going to keep working and putting my shoes away. My boots do fit across the top shelf, but because the way the shelves are angled, my boots are all like falling forward. They look like they're about to fall off. And then also this is, I just realized this too, this is actually where I hang my purses. So my purses hang down along this wall here. And I just think it's just going to look kind of cluttered and messy that way. So I had another idea of where I'm going to put my boots, and I guess that's where I'm going to have to put my boots is actually up here on this top shelf. Because they won't fit down here because all the clothes hang. And this bottom shelf here is actually in the way. My boots are actually taller than this bottom shelf. so I can't fit them on the floor. So it looks like I will be getting a boot or a shoe liner thing, and I'll be putting my boots up there on the top shelf. I don't wear them often, so I will be going through my shoes and getting rid of any that I know I will not be wearing. I mean, I have this one pair of Skechers here. I think I'm going to put them in the garage as a temporary, place to put an extra pair of shoes that I'm currently not wearing, because I mean, it's still winter. I still might need them the next couple weeks. But I'd rather get a new pair next winter. Then I got these white ones. Again, it's kind of in there an iffy part. It's like they're stained. I'm going to see if I can get them clean. And if I can get them looking nice and white again, I'll keep them. And then I have these ones here that I've not worn yet. They're apple bottoms. They don't have laces, so I got them at a secondhand store for I think like $12 or $15, between $12 and $15. So I just temporarily put a shoelace in them just so I can help hold them up, hold their shape. But they do need proper laces. So that's what I'm going to work on. I'm still going to work on getting all my shoes on here, but I don't like the way the boots look on this top shelf. You never know how it's going to look until you actually try it. I wasn't too sure the height of the boots versus hanging my purses up. And I thought, well, then they started to lean forward. I thought, well, that's okay, because I'll give my room right back here for my purses. Won't be touching the shoes. But then I'm like, it kind of looks like they're all about to fall off the shelf. And it just kind of looks not really very good when everything is just kind of like tipping one direction and the other direction. You can see where the inserts are in my boots. You can tell which way the boots want to fall off the shelf. So again, it just looked kind of messy and cluttered. So I'm just going to keep working and keep putting my stuff away, so I will be back and show you my progress. All right, so now I've taken all my shoes out of the closet. I've lined them all up, and I've kind of put them in categories so I can figure out what I've got. I have 5 pairs of slippers, and then I've got a whole bunch of, these are just my sandals and my flats. Then I've got my closed-toe heels, open-toed heels, then I got my runners, and then I've got all my wedges over here. So the closed toe and then the open toe. So in total, I said I have 5 pairs of boots, 5 pairs of slippers, 7 pairs of runners. I know there's one more pair. It's downstairs by the front door, so I've got a pink pair that's not up here. So I got 7 pairs of runners, and that one pair, well, I guess it's 6 pairs of runners. That's another pair of boots. So I guess it's 6 pairs of boots, 6 pairs of runners, 5 slippers, and then 6 pairs of sandals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 pairs of just little flats, 6 pair of closed-toed heels, 5 pair of open-toed heels, 7 pair of closed-toed wedges, and 10 pair of open-toed wedges. So I do own a lot of shoes, and I have gone through my shoes, and I've actually gotten rid of more shoes in the last 2 years than I have purchased. So I think I'm doing pretty good with keeping my closet kind of like, what can my closet hold, keeping it at that point for shoes. So it's like every time I get a pair of shoes, I look at it and I decide what pair of shoes. Like, I have a lot of shoes, if you can notice that there are similar colors. I got a lot of like the taupey brown ones, and just some other ones, just because they're easier. I find them easier to wear than just black. I don't really wear, I'm not going to have many black shoes, but I got mostly browns. I just find they're just a little bit easier to work with. And then I do love the colored. So I can just really do something totally neat with your outfits when you wear colored shoes. You use your shoes as your statement. Yeah. So that is my shoes. I'm dreading going through my purses, because I know I already saw about 6 little purses or wallets that I'm gonna get rid of, Because also there with my purses, I also have makeup bags. And who doesn't have like 100 little makeup bags that you buy? They're cute, but you never use them. So here's my shoes. I do have one pair of shoes that I have never ever worn. I don't have anything that goes with them. So right here, I got these at a secondhand store for, I think, about maybe $2 at a little local secondhand store that is no longer around. But they're never been worn. I've had them, I said, like, my youngest is 14, so I've probably had them between 10 and 13 years, because she doesn't remember me ever buying these or getting these. My older two girls, I did try them on, and it would be at the, if you're going back that many years ago, they called these my Lady Gaga shoes. And I mean, I've never wanted to part with them. I forget the name that's in here. I did look it up, and it is like one of those like designer type names that you buy online. I can't quite make out the writing. I'm trying to hold the camera, and I can't quite make out the writing on the camera. I think it says something like Jingjing, something like that. I don't know, it's hard to make out that writing. It's kind of like a gold writing, hard to make out while I'm trying to hold my camera steady. But so those, I don't have anything that goes with them, but I don't want to part with them because I do think they're really kind of cool looking shoes. I just trying to find the right outfit and the right moment to wear them. But yes, so now I'm just gonna continue putting my shoes in the back in the closet. Also, now that I've got them all laid out, I can tell what I have for shoes and what I need or don't need. I say I probably don't really need any shoes, but I can say going into summer, I don't have many sandals. I thought I had more sandals than this, because I got these ones here that I will never wear. These ones here I will never wear these out of the house, just because I collect Asian stuff, like a lot of Chinese and Japanese stuff. So I collect it, I never wear them. These I love, I wear them all the time. These ones I love, I wear them all the time. It's these ones here, if I was gonna get new sandals and get rid of, then these would probably be the first ones to go. These ones are okay. These might be another pair that I'd be willing to part with. I've had them quite a few years. I think they are Hush Puppies, I believe. Yes, they are. They are not as comfortable, like last past summer, they weren't as comfortable as they were like 2 years ago. So something just really happened where they're just no longer comfortable, or maybe my feet has changed, but it's got the hard plastic and it's kind of like a fingerprint design. And walking on certain surfaces, it just kind of hurts my feet now. Then I have these ones that I just got, and I've only wore one day. So I love them. I bought them, then it snowed. So I wore them one day before we got snow. And then I've got these ones here. I've had these ones quite a few years too. I love them. They're so cute. Get the little cat on them. I got them at a yard sale for just a couple bucks. They were brand new. And then that's all my other shoes. And most of these are secondhand. Like if I go through my shoes, I know they're probably all secondhand. Like these ones here, I know I got at Walmart because they're George. They were on clearance for like under $5. Why not? These ones I paid quite a bit for. They're from the Bay. These ones I got on a clearance at a local, what is it? Liquidation place. They were like $4. These ones were, secondhand, these ones were, these ones here, I have not wore these. I actually bought, or maybe I did. No, I didn't wear these ones. I actually bought these for when my oldest had her grad. And then I read the label and then I said I couldn't wear them. They are elk skin, or eel skin, I mean. Why did I say elk? They are eel skin. So I didn't want to wear them. I didn't want to ruin them. And then these ones here, these ones I also paid a lot of money for. I bought them at the Bay. These ones, I bought these at Sears when Sears was closing out, so I got them for a really good price. These ones I've had for a very long time. I probably had these ones getting close to 20 years. And they're just starting to wear out at the tips here. I've had them forever. I mean, maybe they're close to 20. Maybe they are over 20 years. I know I bought them with my... I bought them, I think... I know my oldest is almost 21. So I'm trying to think if I bought these before I was pregnant with her or after she was born. So I know they're like 20 years old and they don't look it. These ones I got from that liquidation place for about $4. You know, secondhand store, secondhand store, secondhand store, secondhand store. These ones here, the Ralph Lauren, I bought at either Winners or Marshalls, and they were about $25 or $29, somewhere in that price range. These ones were from, these ones are also, yeah, Ralph Lauren. They're from Winners or Marshalls, so they were about, you know, 30-something dollars. These Pumas I bought from Winners or Marshalls. I never remember which one, because we've got, one mall has Winners, one mall has Marshalls, and I can never remember which mall I was at when I bought them. But, you know, both stores are sister stores or whatever, and they kind of sell the same stuff. So these Puma I got from Winners or Marshalls, and they were probably about $35. Same with these Tommy Hilfiger ones. I got them at Winners or Marshalls. I know I got these on sale. I think I've got these for like $22. They were a red ticket price. And then that's just some of my runners. Had them for a long time. Oh, and there's a pair of these Pumas. I got these at a secondhand store for about $5 or $6. So if you can find like good name brand stuff at secondhand stores for, you know, pretty good price sometimes. And then same with all these ones. These were secondhand store, secondhand store, secondhand store, secondhand store. These ones were from Walmart. Actually, my husband bought me these. This was for my, when we got married. These were my wedding shoes. Secondhand store. These ones here, my husband bought me from Target right before Target closed out. These ones here, yeah, secondhand store. Secondhand store, secondhand store, yeah, I swear I buy all my stuff. Secondhand store, secondhand store, secondhand store, secondhand store, and these ones, also secondhand store. So I said, like, I don't spend a lot of money on clothes. It just, you have a few key pieces that you're able to get. Like these shoes, I know I paid, I think it was either $8 or $12 for them at a secondhand store. I don't know the name. I don't know if it's an expensive name. It looks like it would be. Franco Sarto. I don't know if I'm saying it wrong. It's because I don't read, I don't follow labels. I don't know labels. But I had recently gotten a shirt that had the lemons all over it. And so when I found, a couple weeks later, when I walk into the thrift store, or the other thrift store, and I find the pair of shoes that are covered in lemons, I had to throw them in the cart. Now, it was one of those days when you only have X amount of money, you had to purchase certain things. So in order for me to buy these shoes, I was actually looking for pants or jeans. So I actually didn't buy any jeans. I bought myself a pair of pants and the shoes. I put the other jeans back. It was a decision. Do I buy the jeans or do I buy the shoes? So I decided that day the shoes won. So there, I'm just going to keep putting my stuff away, but there's all my shoes, and I'm looking at it and I'm like trying to figure out if there's any that I would get rid of. And yes, there's a few shoes I see that I could get rid of, but I said some of the stuff, we're just heading into like the season of wearing shoes and like little open-toed shoes and wedges and sandals. So now's not the time for me to get rid of anything. Would it be more like if I went to the store and I found a really cute pair of shoes, then I would decide what do the shoes look like. And sometimes when I buy a pair of shoes, I will actually get rid of 2 pairs of shoes now. Like if I were to find a really cute pair of wedged sandals, I've got so many wedges. And I know some of them I don't even wear. Like I have a couple that I can never get rid of. Just because of how long I've had them, who bought them for me, like the red ones and the black ones. But they go good with a lot of my stuff. But some of these other ones, where I get them from secondhand stores for, you know, like, you're talking like most of the time when I buy a pair of shoes, I will not pay more than $10 for a pair of shoes. It has to be like a good quality shoe, like a good brand name. So I'd say, so the first ones I would probably start to think about getting rid of would be the couple that are from Walmart. Like these ones here. I do love them, but they're George, so they're Walmart. But if I found a really, really more expensive, high looking, you know, like a higher name or better looking wedge sandal that had the same colors, I could probably get rid of that one. And the same with like these brown ones here. Like if these would probably be the first ones I would get rid of out of all my wedges. These brown ones, they don't really suit my style anymore. Same with these nice ones here, but they are suede, which is why I kind of like them. They are really suede. They are real suede. So I do like them. But again, they would be like some of the first ones I would get rid of would be like some of the browns. So I have so many browns in my closet shoes. I didn't realize that till you pull everything out. So I'll put these back in, and it's kind of more like as I get into spring and summer. Like I said, that's why my boots are down to only those few pairs, because I just, right going into fall, I just went through all my boots and got rid of them. So I go through my stuff as we're entering that specific season. So because these are still like spring, more summer, we're still here in Canada. It's still like, right now it's like minus 14 degrees right now. 14 degrees Celsius right now outside. So snow on the ground. So I don't have a chance to wear much of these at the moment. But I'm just going to keep putting my shoes away. I know I keep saying that and then I just keep talking and talking, I know. But there, I'm just going to stop now and put these away, and I will show you what it looks like when I actually get all my shoes put back in my closet. Alright, I've got all my shoes on the shoe rack. And surprising, I actually tried majority of the shoes on, and I actually got rid of about 10 pairs of shoes. I didn't think I was actually going to go through the shoes and get rid of any tonight, but there was just, I had so many of the brown, I had to try them all on. And I will, at the end, I'll show what shoes I've officially gotten rid of. So now I'm going to be working on my purses. So this is a stack of all the tote bags. And that's my 3 special backpacks. And there's just okay, and then that's just backpacks, so I'll be going through those. And then these are just my other purses and wallets, and those two actually have multiple bags. Like it was a nice purse set, so you get like 3 to 5 pieces per set. So those I will be keeping because they're kind of cute. I love them. And then this big pile here is all Betty Boop. So I will not be getting rid of my Betty Boop stuff, but I do want to have it in the closet where you can see it more. So that's my next thing, is just going through my purses and bags. And I already saw about half of these purses I've had for a long time. I don't use them anymore. I'm not happy with the way that they look. It's just one of those things when you buy stuff secondhand, you kind of get a few more options, and then you're like, well, I kind of liked it because it was a good price. Like this one here, I love the color of it, and I love the price. It was just a couple bucks, but it doesn't work for me. It's just no pockets. It's just a solid bag, and it doesn't fit my wallet. It doesn't fit my purse and my keys. So it's just, so again, it's just one of those little ones that was kind of fun and cute, but not practical. So any of the non-practical ones are the first ones to go. So I will be back when I've finished going through my purses. All right, it has now been a couple of weeks of me cleaning my room here. A few minutes here and there. So I've got all my drawers are done. So I've got summer shorts, skirts, pants. What are these? I don't know, like they're jeans, but they're not full length. They just go just a little bit past the knee, whatever they're called. I don't know. My yoga pants. Just my, I don't know what these are. Legging things. I don't know, I've got a lot of those. My jeans. And then this is just my scarves that I have to go through because half of them, these are the ones I don't wear. And then this other drawer, I've got more of my big scarves. I got 3 big scarves. I like them in the fall. All my belts. So this is one of those little organizers, and I rolled my belts up that could be rolled. The ones that are a little bit longer, I have here to the side. These are just another one of these little inserts, but I'm missing it's got the inserts, but I'm missing the outside thing that it fits into. I'm not sure where it is, but I just got my little footsie socks, these little ones, or these small little ones for, like, you know, when you're wearing dress shoes. Different leggings and stockings that are all brand new. These are some more, these are my scarves. So these are my, actually that's a cover up. Okay, I gotta go through this stuff still too, because I see a few different things. See, that's a summer bathing suit cover up. I've got some long scarves. So that was another drawer it would still kind of have to go through. That's all gloves. Now that's all gloves. I've got my workout gloves and my winter gloves all in one drawer. And then this is all toques and scarves. And then this other dresser here, okay, top drawer, personal undergarment, my socks. So I've got these 2 different ways I do the socks. I've got this one, it's this wavy plastic, and I roll up all my knee-high and toe socks. And then this is the other one, it's just got a whole bunch of compartments. Oops, that's the sock that, and I just fold my socks, putting them in this way, I just fold my socks in half, like the 2 socks together. Let me just show you. So I just take the socks and I just fold them in half, and then I just tuck them in one of these compartments. And I said for the toe socks or the knee length socks, I just roll them up. And this is leggings and pajamas. This is all my regular t-shirts. And this is all my yoga and workout tops. My nightstand is both just my personal papers. So I found personal papers in every single drawer. So let me just move this out of the way. And this is my closet. And I actually got rid of shoes and purses. Don't know if you'll be able to tell that, but I've got, let's see, how many did I put on here? I think I got about 20 pairs of shoes on this one stand, and then the one over here I have 10 pair over there, so I still have room for a few more pairs of shoes. And then I got all my purses are all neatly organized. I got these over the door hook things, and they have 5 pouches, so 3 on the front that have the clear, and then there's 2 on the back, and it's still organized purses, and I've got 2 of them. So I got all my purses in there. I've got all my special backpacks hanging up so you can see what they are. I got my gym bags hanging up, and then I had cleared these shelves off, so I have a few purses that I was able to stand in here. I've got 4 big purses. And then here I've got my slippers, and I also moved some of my jewelry into my closet just so it wasn't all over the bathroom counter. And then up here I put a boot rack on the top shelf, and I was able to get all my boots up here for now. I don't know if I like them that high up, but I don't wear them on a regular base, so it's probably okay. And then I've got these mannequin heads, and on them I put my wigs and expensive hair pieces and all my hats on. So I've got 5 mannequin heads, so I've got 5 wigs or hair pieces, and I got multiple hats. Some of them are wearing 2 or 3 hats at a time, just so, you know, just to save room up there. And then the rest of the shelves are actually my husband's stuff, but this, I've got these organizers here, and I've got all my sweaters hanging up. I got my hoodies and sweatshirts, And then my dresses. I've got these hooks, and each one of these is supposed to hold, I think, 6 hangers, but I found a way to make each one hold 12 hangers. So I've got 4 racks of them with all my dresses and a couple one-piece suit pants. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, I guess it's a one-piece outfit. And then the bottom shelf, I've got all my coats and my winter coats hanging up. Then here on these 2 racks here, I've got my tank tops. Oops, something got caught on here. Oops, there. Just putting stuff away. I got it caught. And then the top shelf, I start with these are all my t-shirts. So I start with the sleeveless and I go right down to the longest sleeve. And then down here, I've got my long sleeve shirts, and I start with the ones that have no buttons. And I got button ups, and then I go right through to my heavy winter sweaters at the back. That's how I like to kind of coordinate, organize my clothes. So I've got like my plaids and stripes are kind of together, and then patterns and kind of together. I used to really do color coordinating my closet, but I find I used to like that. I don't like that anymore. I like to walk into my closet and to be able to see my clothes with like short sleeve and long sleeve versus just in groups, like color groups. It's just a little bit easier for me to see what I'm going to wear in the day. And then I was doing this, and then I've got, yeah, this is the over the door rack. So I got all my shoes, like smaller shoes, hanging up here. So I actually got rid of, I think it was 9 pairs of shoes and 12 purses, if you can believe that. Also, with all the clothes that are still here, I actually got rid of 2 garbage bags of clothing out of my closet and out of my drawers. I have more clothes that I can get rid of, but I can't get rid of them until, if I get rid of all the stuff today, I'm not going to have anything to wear. So what I decided is we're going into spring and summer, so I have a few key things a few items that I know I could get rid of, but I need something to replace it with. So anything that I had duplicates or pretty close to, I already got rid of. I also went through anything I knew didn't fit or just haven't wore in more than 3 years, I also got rid of. So that's a really easy way to get rid of clothes. If you haven't worn it in 3 years, just set it aside, and and if you don't wear it in the next 2 weeks, you can get rid of it, because my donation clothes are still in my garage right now. I haven't actually taken them out of the house. So if I do find there's something I need, it's still here in the house, but I'd say it's been sitting in the garage for quite a few weeks, and I haven't gone down to get anything, so nothing's going to be coming back up out of those bags. And this is just all my bedding, because I was going to make my bed now. So that is that. And then also, while I was doing this, I've got this dresser is cleared out. Now, as I'm walking through my house is echoing because I've been getting rid of so much stuff. I just have this pile of stuff here to deal with. Got a couple I've got a couple mirrors that my husband has to hang up. I've got my necklace stand that I have to hang up, but I'm just trying to organize my jewelry first. I've got these 2 bins that I've got hair accessories and makeup in. I don't have anywhere for them at the moment. I was gonna just kind of find something different to put them in. I just haven't had time to do that yet. So here, so I've got my books, and I've got loose earrings in here, earrings in here. These are what I've been wearing lately, as these ones and these ones. And then I've got my earrings, and then all my bracelets. Now this one here, this bracelet stand here, is actually a napkin, or not, a paper towel holder, and I just covered the bar with the MacTac stuff. So it looks like that. So actually I was using it for scrunchies, but now I'm using it for bracelets, but I don't know if it kind of doesn't really fit here right now, so I'm just going to be figuring out my jewelry and going through that. And this is my bathroom, so I've got it all clean and neat and organized again. Bath mat just got tangled, just needs to get put away or just put back, but there is my bathroom. So I'm just gonna, back over here, I'm just gonna make my bed. So I'll show you, I've got a pretty good sized bed. So I'm gonna be, I just gotta I can get this so I can see that it's facing the bed. So maybe I'll just put it over here. Now those boxes are my husband's stuff. He's gotta finish getting rid of his stuff. We're gonna go get down. Gotta get the puppy off my bed so I can make the bed. Off the bed. I've got a nice spring set that bedspread that I'm going to put on my bed. So I'm going to start with the fitted sheet. Now I like some of these fitted sheets. Some will actually tell you, if I can find the little label, if they're top or bottom. And this one, well, this one doesn't tell me. Some of my sheet sets do, and that makes it really handy for trying to make the bed. It will tell you where's the top and where's the bottom. I always have trouble figuring out if I've got it's going the right way. So I usually can't tell till I get this side put on if I've got the corners lined up right. No, I don't have the corners lined up right. Okay. Now I should have the corners lined up right. My bed is going to have so many pillows. Every time I buy a new sheet set and it comes with, or comforter set and it comes with pillowcases, I just buy new pillows to fill in the pillow, to use up the pillowcases. Just got to figure this one out. I got to find where the top is. I can tell I'm not the one who folded these and put them away. So I usually fold them a little bit different so it's easier to find the top and the bottom. Can't complain if somebody does laundry and folds and puts the laundry away, even if they don't fold it the way I like it to be folded. All done. All on that side and none on this side again. Okay, now I've got it. We've got such a thick mattress that even with the sheet being even on both sides, I can't really tuck it in. Flat sheet, I've got so much pet hair. Okay. Now I'll put the nice, this is a nice comforter set my husband bought, I think last spring or the year before, I can't remember now. So, yeah, I like to put this one out in the first spring. I like the orange. Fold this back, and then I fold the sheet as well, but I don't like to fold the sheet all the way. I like to fold the sheet so I get some of the orange. And then I gotta put all the pillows back on the bed too. And figure this out. So we've got I got all these different pillows, and so I got them in the right color. So make sure I get these put down. So go with the brown first, because this is my husband's pillow and this is my pillow. This one it doesn't quite fit in this pillowcase, but it's curved for my neck and back support. So it's a little small for the size of my pillowcases. I just kind of center it so it doesn't quite look like it's out of place. Just gotta figure out which pillows go next. I think it's these new ones. What I put on next. So like a lot of these pillows are just for show. So the ones we actually use are the brown ones. All the other pillows are just for show. All these pillows I put next to. These are the big decorative pillow shams that came with this one, so that will go next. And I put my Betty Boop ones here. Goes there. This one goes here. And I got the pink ones. And then I do the ones that match the bedspread, and then I finish off with the two little Betty Boops. So if you notice, 2/3 of our bed is covered in pillows. It keeps the animals off the bed too. It gives them like a very small defined area where they can be. So there's my bed is made, and then I've got the bottom of the bed. I have this little storage ottoman, dusting it off, and I've got two blankets that I keep on here, and they're both Betty Boop. And this one goes on the top. Just gotta find the other one. This one goes on the bottom, because they're not quite big enough to cover the full ottoman. So I put one here, that, and then put this one. This one goes on the top because this has got Betty and Pudgy. It's not quite centered. Now I've got a big pile of comforters I now have to go and wash. Camera. You can see I've got all these extra blankets that were on here and the extra sheets that were on here, so they have to go and get washed now. Oops. This one we actually keep on because of the pets, so I'm just going to set this aside for a second because I do have to wash that one before it goes back on the bed. But it's actually the sleeping bag, and because it's got, you know, this sleeping bag material, it's really good to put on the bottom of the bed. The animals can sleep on it, and then they're not wrecking all our good bedding. So that is my room now completely done. All right, so this is gonna be interesting. I'm just trying to find a way where the sun is not blinding me. This is going to be just an interesting video for everybody to watch. I have done so many things in this room in the last month now. So I've done the closet, all the drawers. I've done the bathroom cleaning. I did the mats, and I've done laundry. So yeah, Jen, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been watching my videos and subscribing to my channel. And I'll see you all in my next videos. Bye.